Happy spring, everybody. Here we are at the Thunder Bay Conservatory, and it feels like spring or summer every day here. It's just so beautiful. We're with Kathleen, who is with the Friends of the Thunder Bay Conservatory, and Kathleen has so many fun things to tell us about today. Thanks for joining us, Kathleen.
Thank you for having me.
So let's start with what's going on outside of the building. I hear a rumor that you have an award-winning tulip garden.
We do. Last year, the Friends of the Conservatory were awarded a National Tulip Garden from the Canada Garden Council, Bessie's Bulbs, and Canada Post. And they gave out 35 gardens across Canada last year, and we were fortunate enough to win one of them. And last fall, we had a celebration when we planted the garden that involved veterans, and this spring we'll be having a celebration when the tulips come up. And they're already starting to peek through, and the deer are already starting to nibble at them, but hopefully they should be blooming in early May.
Oh, it sounds wonderful. We can't wait to see it. You got to shoo those deers away. And then also you were telling us about your straw bale gardening.
Yeah, last summer we decided to have a small community garden, and we learned how to do straw bale gardening through one of the master gardeners that works with the group. And we planted 13 bales last summer of vegetables. We let the community come in and take the vegetables as they came in to harvest. And so this year we're going to expand it. We're going to have a straw bale garden again. We're also going to make a children's garden. And in June, when we have our planting event, we'll be teaching the kids how to plant potatoes and onions. And then in the hope that the kids come through the summer, check out their plants, and then in the fall time they'll be able to learn how to harvest their potatoes and onions. And yeah, so it'll be exciting times this summer, lots to do outside. So what the aim of the group by doing things outside is getting people not only to come in and appreciate the tropical house, which is the main feature here, but to visit the property, because the whole property is a teaching experience, and we're trying to develop those kind of programs here.
Sounds great. And then the other one I found super interesting was the gutter gardening. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have a fence now behind our straw bale gardening, and what we're going to do is put up rain gutters. So you just put in a small amount of soil, and we'll be planting all different kinds of lettuces there. So they'll be up away from predators. The deer may still get them, but yeah, so they'll be up, and hopefully we'll get a nice harvest of lettuce, and people will be able to come and take some fresh lettuce for their salads.
Wow, it sounds all very exciting, but all of this culminates to one great event that we're going to talk about today, and you're having a spring tea. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. It's not a tea per se, like where people are sitting down. What we're having is afternoon tea with friends, and that's on April the 21st from 1 till 4. We have monthly events here during the winter time. This time we thought, and it's usually on a weekend, this time we're going for a Thursday afternoon, so that we're trying to encourage people to come from some of the seniors' homes that may have staff during the week to help them come, and more to just come in and appreciate the botanical collection that is here. We will be having tea and coffee and lots of baking goods. We have wonderful volunteers every month that bring out their baking for us, so it'll be a very nice afternoon.
It sounds lovely. And is there a cost to attend?
No, our events are always free to come, and they're open to all ages, and we welcome everybody to come down and have a nice afternoon here. Hopefully the weather cooperates.
Excellent. And if someone wants more information, who can they contact?
You can check out our website. It's friendstbconservatory.com. Our email address is friendstbconservatory@gmail.com. They can also call, if they can't remember that, call the conservatory, and the staff here will be quite willing to pass on our information. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, so it's pretty hard not to find us these days, but yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kathleen. And again, it is so beautiful in here. The size of those Ponderosa lemons, it's about the size of my head. They're fantastic. So please come down to the conservatory and check it out. It is so beautiful here. Thank you for talking with us today.
Thanks for coming to visit.
Thank you. So for Go, I'm Carrie Berlinquit.